Is it? Is it live? Are we live? Oh my god. Okay, so we are back with Victors of Yggdrasil versus the Weiner Brigade. Live now. Smiley face. Well, let's get into this. It's going to be a very interesting game. I believe these teams are 4th and 5th, respectively. Be interesting to see how this game goes. We've seen a lot of shape up in the roster of the Weiner Brigade lately. Hopefully, this is their main roster now. Before mid-season, no more shake-ups happen, because I'll be very upset if they do. Let's go straight into this. This should be really fun to watch. Really, very different contrast from the game we just watched. I expect the closer games. I expect the gameplay to be a little less. How do I say it? Smitey, you know, like this isn't gonna be sort of, you know, well played set that we saw earlier. Just like, you know, the skill differential is a little bit there. We see, you know, bans so far. We got Shiva. Yeah, we need Shiva to be banned. I mean, yeah, if you want to go play it, you ban it. Especially if you're second pick. Especially. Barkus. Interesting. I'm gonna guess that's because Lagosaurus Rex is on the other team, and he's known for his Barkus. Atlas, also just a really good support. Anyone can really play him. Pretty simple god. Very good, effective support god. Then you have Thoth, Persephone, and Clea, who are all just top picks, really. We see the Bastet locked in here. That will most likely be going jungle or solo, I believe. And it takes it away from Alyssa as well, who's known for her Bastet. So I think she has a disgusting amount of stars on the Bastet, so why not take it away as well as pick it? They do lock in the Geb on the Protectors of Yggdrasil side. So far in this league, Protectors of Yggdrasil haven't been playing very well. They've, you know, they haven't actually won a set so far, I believe. I will fact check that. Oh no, they've won a set. Both are on one set, one each. But, you know, there's been some close games here and there. But yeah, be interested to see how this game goes. I believe they're probably similar skill levels. I think Weiner Brigade take the edge a little bit when it comes to that, but the shake-ups of the Weiner Brigade with the roster shake-ups and whatnot, they've probably not played with each other at all. If not, maybe once or twice. In Protectors of Yggdrasil, the roster hasn't changed since the draft, I don't think. So it's been, you know, they've been playing for weeks now. Approximately about 4 weeks, so be able to do that pretty well. We do see the Arya, disgusting pick. We see the Giannis, another interesting pick up in the mid lane. You know, Giannis is not the best right now in the mid lane, but you know, if you can play him well, you can very well do very well in the game. You know, if you can play him the way he's meant to be played, you can definitely make some good plays and be effective around the map. You know, the global presence once again, as we saw from the last set, is very important, and it really gives you a huge advantage on this map. As we do see the Gilgamesh. I was surprised this didn't get taken on earlier, but you know, there's quite a lot of good picks so far. The first pick, Hercules, is kind of troll. I won't lie, it's kind of troll. You could have picked up the Gilgamesh much earlier. You know, if Weiner Brigade could have had Bastet, Artia, and Gilgamesh hypothetically. So like, I definitely would have picked the Gilgamesh much earlier, especially over the Hercules. Hercules, kind of troll, kind of a troll pick, honestly, in this draft. But yeah, they get it anyways. Gilgamesh third pick. As we do see the Khepri ban. The Khepri, you know, is huge. It's been making waves in this lower division for sure. Just Capri is just such a solid pick in this division. We see players like Don's Gaming and whatnot playing it quite a lot. But they ban it out. Don's Gaming is on the team, but they ban it out because they clearly have the Geb. So they're not going to be playing the Capri right now. We await the 4th pick of Protectors of Yggdrasil. A lot of we got Solomon Morgan, the Fey ban, really targeting some players' gods, I would assume, because you don't traditionally see Solomon Morgan Fey. They're not bad bans, but there's other things you could ban. I'm assuming they done their research and know who plays what. Yeah, that's the thing about this low division. You can really target people's god pools because some people don't have such a wide god pool, is that you can just ban out their main gods and they have to play something they're not too comfortable on. As we see the Apollo and Sobek, we see a lot of global presence on the side of the Arena Brigade here. We've got the Giannis ultimate, we've got the Apollo ultimate. Let's see if they can use it as effectively as Dave's did in that last set. But on the other side we see a Chernobog. So that's another global presence that we saw in the last set. So perhaps they can utilize this very well and utilize the kit very well to be able to just get this lead and push it. It'll be interesting to see this. Baba Yaga being locked in. Not a god we see a whole lot in competitive Smite right now. I don't even know if she's been picked in the SPL in the last phase, so I don't see a whole lot of Baba Yaga lately. Well, let's see how both teams do. I'm liking the global presence on the side of the Weiner Brigade. It's something that you can really play around and just get, if you're behind, you can just be Apollo and just split push your way through the game, and like if they make a rotation, you just ult over and have the extra man advantage in the firefights and whatnot. And even if you're ahead, you still have that. And it's even more threatening. Especially if you pressure out the other ADC, and then all of a sudden you're ulting into a fight going elsewhere, and the other ADC is just there like, oh, well, team, I can't help you out here. You're going to have to fight a 4v5. Have fun with that. Apollo is such an effective hunter in this game. And having that Giannis with it, a bit overkill, but, it can definitely work. Yeah, I really like the Papa Weiner Brigade. It may be a bit overkill because you don't really need the Giannis ult with the Apollo ult, but like it would definitely be effective. Just the Giannis ult especially, just bringing a whole team over to a fight or something to a gang. It really has to make those side lanes think, oh no, we need to be careful because you can definitely push too far. We can see Giannis come over with his entire team come and gank you, and that's not too good. That doesn't feel good at all. So yeah, we'll get right into this game now. Let's go! The Weiner Brigade versus Protectors of Yggdrasil. This should be an exciting game, to be honest. It should be a competitive one for sure. We see the mannequins mace on Apollo. I don't know about that at all. Like, in any scenario really, like you're missing out on sustain because you didn't go Death's Toll. You're missing out on everything else because you didn't go on Gilded Arrow. You didn't go Lever's Cow either, so it's like, I don't know, I feel like you just never built mannequins in the dueling right now. interesting pickup. We'll see how it goes. You got the more traditional build on Melissa there. So yeah, we have Big Joe and Fred on the solo lane playing the Hercules Audio, Bastet, Villager Gimpy, and Ghost Rider 62 on the Gilgamesh in the jungle. We got the Senno Skull, Giannis, Takane, Baba Yaga mid, Finny DMD and Don's Gaming on the Geb, Finny DMD on the Sobek in the support role. And then in the ADC role, we got Lagasaurus Rex on the Apollo and Alyssa on the Chunabug, as we see an early pluck by Finny DMD, trying to get the kill on Alyssa. Good magic shell by Don's Gaming, a bit not needed, but good to have. We see a hell of a lot of pressure in the mid lane right now from the Weiner Brigade. Maybe trying to get something here. Villager Gimp is here and may not want to be here, to be honest. Big Fredus trying to do something here. Oh my word. Fredus playing very aggressive here. I want to see how Fredus looks to play this Hercules into the Arya. Arya is a very big Hercules counter. Not really being able to use his main source of damage besides the ultimate on Hercules when, you know, you got the cripple of Arya. Finny DMD just off the mark on the pluck. It should be fine for the most part. Very low are both Big Joe and Fredus. Villager putting some damage onto Ghost Rider there. I want to know who gets first blood. It's been pretty aggressive in all lanes right now. It could come very shortly, honestly. DMD might be looking for a pluck here. Does get it onto Alyssa. Lagasaurus is not going to get the one onto Alyssa since she went inside the wall. DMD getting attacked down a little bit, knocked up. Don's Gamer trying to get something onto DMD. Lagasaurus not allowing for it. Don's Gaming able to walk, not Don's Gaming, Finny DMD able to walk away. Pretty finally. Ghost Rider with the gank onto Senesco. Might be able to get something, but porting away does Senesco. Able to just port away pretty finally. It looks like Ghost Rider is looking towards the Duer side, but won't be, just will be settling for the Oracles, which is good as well. Much better, I think, actually, of a choice of play. Ghost Rider walking towards the Duer side. It looks like maybe Finny and Lagasaurus are aware of this, perhaps, or just being pressured out regardless. Fucked by Finny DMD, and he may live to regret that. Lagasaurus Rex getting kicked not into a wall but into the air, and they're able to get out of it finally. If only Ghost Rider got that kick onto into a wall, might have got that kill. And the distribution of damage was a bit not on the same target there as well. Kane 4 used the beads to get out the Villager ultimate. Apollo being ulted on by Alyssa there. Don's Gaming's coming in. He wants putting some pressure. Lagasaurus looked like he wanted to fight Alyssa a little bit there. Don's Gaming's not having that. Looks like Big Joe looks to want to maybe steal the blue buff, but isn't going to risk it. Just going to place a ward there instead.
The Gold Fury has arrived.
Don's Gaming pushing Lagasaurus Rex. Not the correct way of using Geb, I'll have to mention. You might want to cancel the roll just before you're about to hit so that you can then use the knock-up instead of pushing them out of the way and then the knock-up's out of range. Just you know, some advice for Don's gaming there. Ghost Rider able to get the dash and the beads on Flagasaurus X. Not kicked him out of his dash there. That was very well done by Ghost Rider, but you need to be careful. He could get plucked here by Finny DMD. Is able to get out just fine. Alyssa may be in trouble here. Should be fine for the most part. You know, he's able to go into the walls just fine. Ghost Rider's back here. Bit off on the ultimate, but that's okay. Ghost Rider's very low. Villager is going to get the first blood of the game onto Ghost Rider 62. Just a bit of a misplay by Ghost Rider 62 there. And Alyssa kind of left him for dead as well, won't lie. Maybe just two different ideas and opinions on whether or not they should fight in that situation. I think Ghost Rider just wanted to try to kill out for Alyssa, but was able to, but in the cost of his own life. Don's gaining good shield on himself to negate some of that damage there as Alyssa jumps into Lagasaurus there. Nothing gonna come out of it, just wanted an easy way to the lane. I would like to see more pressure from the Arena Brigade on this blue buff of Yggdrasil. I feel like with their comp they can definitely be in and out with the RTO and the Bastet any way they want to, but it's also very risky. You got the Gilgamesh dropkick, you have the Hercules push and whatnot. It's a quite heavy CC comp on the hands of Yggdrasil outside of their carries. Ghost Rider once again being an absolute menace. Might even get the kill on the center skull, but he's able to pull out. Good plug by Finny DMD to peel for center skull there. Just need a bit more communication, I believe, on the potential Yggdrasil side. Maybe just, you know, hey, I'm coming over here. Let's go all out on this. He asked me to burst him down before he can portal away. Because he's been able to get away very quickly with the portal twice now on these ganks. Villager looking to gank onto Alyssa. I don't know if anything will come out of this, to be honest. Just misses the wall. Might actually get something out of it. Beat comes out of Alyssa for the Bastet ultimate. Good triple knockup by Don's Gaming. The Giannis ult coming out and missing everything from Senesco. I don't even think that would have killed, to be honest, even if it hit. It's kind of a waste of the ultimate. But I guess a decent positive idea. Alyssa ulting straight into this and Gil got ult coming out. Good decent placement on the Ghost Rider 62 ultimate. Good Geb ult to stun the Finny DMD and potentially Villager, but Villager able to leap out just before. Not opting to dive this, it looks like. But does get the kill onto lag there. That's pretty huge for Alyssa to be able to get that lead there from that. Alyssa's got a very confusing build path right now. I just realised we got 2 tier 1 items. I know Alyssa plays a bit of League, but you know, this isn't League, come on. This is Smite. Senesco able to steal away that Gold Fury there. And Arena Brigade to get the Gold Fury, a little bit of a laugh in as well. Why not? I mean, you just stole away the Gold Fury for free, just walked in, walked out. Didn't even have to use a portal either. They're in a huge war against the speed buff right now.
The fire giant has arrived.
Next update on Tuesday, aka tomorrow, and this seems to be hitting pretty hefty, I think. Be a tanky motherfuckers. Not a whole lot coming out of the solo lane so far, by the way. Not No kills or anything, just farming it up, farming it up. We see we saw physical protections by Feathers first, which is interesting because I don't see where he would think he would need physical protections early, to be honest. Like Alio's usually only in solo, maybe sometimes support, but that's clearly Sobek's role there. Ghost Side 62 getting plugged out, but plug to safety really. That was kind of a poor plug by Finny DMD, and the ultimate definitely wasn't needed. He had the Kev right there as well. A little misuse of kits, I believe, in this fight, but that's okay. Nothing really comes out of it. Just a few ultimates here and there. Bastet ulted something or somewhere. I don't know if that was CC immunity or just missed. Because I didn't see it. They're just very low right now. Might step away from this. Skull's ulting over to Lissa. I don't know if too much is gonna come out of this, to be honest. Like, yeah, no, nothing's gonna come out of that, I don't think. Lissa's just able to walk away to safety, just a bit off the mark. Don's gaming, getting caught out a little bit, but it is in his own jungle, so he'll be fine. Lissa ulting straight onto lag, but wants obviously the easy transportation to the dueling. Not miss as much farm as she possibly can. Don's gaming, getting portaled, not much going to come out of that. Surprised he didn't pluck that at least, but hey, just get every little bit of damage you can, I guess.
Take this.
Portaled again. Don's gaming taking a lot of pinches right now, a lot of pinches. Villager missing like 4 autos on that Greater Scott player. Probably moved out of the way or something, I don't know. Let's see, Finny well out of position right now. Definitely could be taken and capitalized on. And there's a fight breaking out. Ultimate onto Ghost Rider 62. Just not coming anything out of it. Lycosaurus is here with the ultimate. Alyssa's still in the Dua side, has no ultimate to help out here. Takane doesn't get caught out, may get caught out still. Skull doesn't hit the unstable vortex. Feathers is crippled, should be in trouble here. Does go down to Big Joe. And that is a 1-for-2 trade in the favour of the Weiner Brigade. And they want the Pyromancer, but I don't think they're going to get it. Well, they don't think they're going to get it. I think they definitely could, especially with the Americans. I feel like Americans helps out with that a little bit, but they opt to not go for it in the end.
Embrace nature's swiftness.
I just feel the silence right now. Yeah, took a build. That's fun. That's always fun. I like the shield of regrowth on Hercules. It's very cheesy. Just being able to run around everywhere like a menace. It's really fast when you have a usual free. It looks like Big Joe and Finny want to jump onto Takane. The Bastet ult is used, but doesn't hit. And a lot of happening right now. Don's game is going flying. So is Ghost Rider. I used the beats afterwards. Kind of cringe, but okay. Nothing coming out of that besides use of ultimates, 3 ultimates on both sides. Very there's a lot of contrast from the set we just watched in this set. No, these fights aren't coordinated. They aren't like calculated compared to the other ones. Big Joe is trying to get the still on the Pyromancer, might just get it, does not get it. Pyromancer secure the Pyromancer. I say Pyromancer secures the Pyromancer, Protector secure. Takane in trouble here. Senno Skull able to get a kill. Alyssa's just ulted in. Senno Skull goes down by Alyssa, I believe, but Alyssa ults in, catching up here. Bitch is jumping into Alyssa. Alyssa is using the beads and Aegis and is crippled out. Shouldn't use the Aegis with the beads when you want to get out of the cripple. That was kind of a miss macro there, but that's okay. Fredus is still here and should want to get out. I'm surprised they didn't at least jump on Fredus there. But they will opt to go for the gold Fury. Why not? It should be mostly free. Perhaps a potential steal by Ghost Rider, perhaps. Don's Gaming is also here. The Belt of Frenzies came out for the Primal Fury. Ghost Rider and Don's are here. Looks like they're going to drop it a little bit. Sewn out Phineas. Great ultimate by Don's. Good idea. Ghost Rider is here. The Gilgamesh ult coming out. Potentially Yggdrasil still away. The Gold Fury. The Primal Fury even. And the Brigade are not happy with that, for sure. They went from coming the best out of that fight, and then they got the worst out of the fight. So that sucks for them. They got the Primal Fury stolen from their hands. They had it in their grasp, and the potential Yggdrasil just took it away. So far on the gold and XP, well, just for the gold actually, it's very similar, but the XP in the favour of potential Yggdrasil, a good 3k gold XP difference.
Embrace nature's
Yeah, the Transcendence on the Gilgamesh I don't like, but you know what? Why not just get loads of damage? I mean, you don't really need it on the Gilga, but I guess why not? I don't know. It's not the greatest build. Serrate's coming pretty early as well, and I'm guessing that's a Berserker, because I'm hoping to God it's a Berserker. Decent drop kick, but not much coming out of it. Might want to throw him the other way next time. DMD is in. Dom's Gaming is fine, but getting portaled out of the damage also fair. But that's okay, Dom's wasn't going to die to that anyways. Alyssa ulting over, Bastet ult coming in, grabs Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider in big trouble, it's going to go down to finisher. Dom's Gaming go for a ride again. Big Joe is in the backline, but it's going to die. Takane gets the kill. Lycosaurus is in here, Fredus kills Spinny. Lycosaurus trying to leap out. Potentially Yggdrasil have this fight in their hands. Aegis coming out of Senno's Skull. Alyssa's trying to hit these autos, gets the kill onto Senno's Skull. And that comes huge from Protector Yggdrasil. That comes in huge for Protector Yggdrasil. They're going to take this T1 pretty finely, and maybe they could even look towards the Fire Giant perhaps. Alyssa is level 18, has quite a hefty build on her with some physical penetration in the kins and whatnot, so she might be able to get it. They opt not to though, which is fine. They're going to just farm up and hit the greater score. That was a huge fight, but that was Protectors Yggdrasil. They got so much out of that, and I mean, I want to look at the goal difference. 2.7k. It was 300. Now it's 2.7k. In just one fight, they've just gotten a 2.4k goal lead, and the XP lead has just gone up by 4,000 as well. So that's huge for Protectors Yggdrasil. They want to go back and finish their items and whatnot. It would be interesting to see what they use for that gold. We see the Berserker shield on the Ghost Rider there, which is good to see. I would love it earlier in the Serrated, but hey, you know what? He's got it now, so it's good, and he's been playing pretty well on the Gilgamesh. A lot of pinning of going on this right side of the jungle. We see a pretty traditional build on Alyssa, putting the Deathbringer early, since she's got such a big lead right now on this Lycosaurus, and I just realized Lycosaurus' build is very interesting. We got the Americans, we got the Trans, we got the Shifter's Shield, and the Kins. The Kins is good. The Trans is not bad, but the Americans and Shifters is questionable, to say the least. And Don's Gamer getting plucked into the team of the Weiner Brigade, but nothing gonna come out of it. Huge get bolt. Huge ult by Don's Gaming there. Lycosaurus is in the air. Finny is being chased out and they are zoned off from the Fire Giant. What would they look for this? What would they look for here? They're going to take the Pyromantle for free. They got two people zoning out. Don goes down with a questionable blink into the team of the Weiner Brigade. Getting a lot of beads, a lot of utility was just used there. Big Joe taking a lot of damage over time here. Finny TMD is low as well. Lycosaurus trying to put out some damage. There, great interruption by Fredus there to basically say, "Shut up, are you? You're annoying." Nothing really coming out though. You got the Pyromancer, you know, they're playing safe, potentially Yggdrasil, they're playing safe. They're getting the leads that they can absolutely get. They didn't really pressure the Fire Giant, but they will be taking this Gold Fury, or the Oni Fury, out of the hands of the Weiner Brigade, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it's happening. And the Oni Fury is going to be huge here. It's going to put pressure in the lanes, and which case could, you know, put pressure onto the Weiner Brigade and make them have to defend and not be able to push up as much. Gives the Protectors of Yggdrasil pretty much lane vision at that point, really, which makes it so, you know, the Weiner Brigade can't really go up a lane without being seen, in which case if they're seen, Protectors of Yggdrasil could potentially push for the Fire Giant. There's a lot of positioning for the Fire Giant, but not a lot of Fire Giant doing so far. Hopefully that will change shortly. The Lycosaurus is able to just walk around this as well as Alyssa. Alyssa can also, but Lycosaurus has a lot of farm available to him right now. But he's just able to come straight into this fight when he's needed, and from that point just clear these Oni waves and also maybe even take a T1, maybe even a T2 meanwhile, and threaten the Phoenix if he wants to. Classic Apollo gameplay. Big Joe with the cripple, lots going on. Fidge Gimpy's getting caught out quite a bit, uses the ultimate, grabs somebody, grabs Fredus. Lycosaurus is in the air. A lot of damage in this corridor. This corridor's huge for Lycosaurus, huge ultimate, lots of damage, but not really. I don't know if he gets out safely. He does get out safely. Finny DMD ultimate Senesco, it's just off everyone basically. Alessa gets magic shards, which is huge. Takane with the ultimate, Senesco should go down, he doesn't. The portal comes on huge from the ultimate. Does Garish chase it? Senesco goes down to Fred somehow. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I think he got killed by a jungle camp. That's pretty funny. But Big Joe is very low. And they're pushed out of this, and it looks like Protectors you still have a free Fire Giant up for grabs right now. I don't know why they're not rushing for it. What are they doing? They're gonna settle for the T2, it looks like, in the mid lane. Even Finicher over here is confused. He's like, alone Alyssa? He's going for the Alyssa and he gets the Alyssa. What is... I'm so disappointed from Protectors over. I don't know what's going on here. You want to see the goal lead? We are a 7,000 goal lead for Protectors Yggdrasil and a pretty much 11,500 XP lead for Protectors Yggdrasil. You know, very close in the kills chart, but it was Weiner Brigade that were a bit ahead with the kills early on, and then one fight goes in the favour of Protectors Yggdrasil and they get so much gold out of it. They got a 2k gold lead out of it and balanced out the kills chart as well. Villager jumped into Fredos there, not much coming out of it though. I really want to see Protectors of Yggdrasil to push their pressure and their lead right now. I wanted them to see it do it much earlier and just go for this Fire Giant, just pull it or something, bait them into the Fire Giant so that you can just get this kill and just win this team fight again that you've been doing for the past like 5-10 minutes. And then just if they don't initiate, then you just get the Fire Giant. Like, what I want to see, I'm surprised they haven't taken the Fire Giant earlier after winning some of these fights. And then the way they were just not positioning well after it was mostly Alyssa just decided to split push on the right side of the map for some reason by herself without her team and just got picked out by Villager there. Lagosaurus is looking to try to... I thought he was trying to hit Alyssa, maybe missed, I'm not sure. He's doing quite a lot of damage onto Alyssa here. Got the Silver Branch, which he benefits greatly from with the passive. Alyssa trying to back, Lagosaurus not having any of it. Don's Gaming's here. First, meanwhile, Tetsuju can still take the Pyromancer pretty much for free. But there's only 3 Protectors Yggdrasil players right now. I want to see Arena Brigades really push this because they know that some people aren't here. And Big Joe gets the stun onto like 3 people there, and Lagosaurus comes right into the back line. Takane's very low, goes down to Lag. Takane somehow gets the kill on Joe, the ultimate. Alyssa gets a double kill, Villager down. So somehow Yggdrasil pull this fight back, goes for a triple kill, stolen the kill. Stole the kill from Ghostwire. He really needs these kills with his KDA. Come on, Alyssa. Alyssa's pretty low here, but she'll be fine for the most part because she keeps hitting the Fire Giant with the autos, with the healing from the Devo's Gauntlet. Should be fine. Does get it. Just absolutely fine though. Ceresco the only one up for 2 more seconds, then 20 more seconds. I want to see Protectors on these T2s, get those T2s for free. They're going to back and spend their gold that they have. They probably have a lot. I mean, Ghostwire has 3,000 gold in hand. My boy, you better spend that money. Takes up a Magai's Cloak. I like the Magai's Cloak. It's a nice little safe item that you can get. You usually build something like that, a man or a spirit or a Magai's on the Gilgamesh jungle at that item slot. He opted for more damage than defense. Usually you would go maybe like a Shogun's in the place of that Crusher or the Serrated even. But he opts for more power than he already has with the Transcendence. The Flat Pen will be very useful when these backline targets. Primal Fury is very low. Don's Gaming and was able to pick it out for free. Infinity DMD's here for some reason. Nearly got caught out there. They need to be wary of this Fire Giant buff, and Lagosaurus is not wary that the entire team was at Golfy just 2 seconds ago killing your support. He is going to be able to ult out though, I believe. Ooh, a lot of DPS coming out. Is able to get out, but he has to use the ultimate to do so, and it looks like a siege of the left Phoenix. The dual side Phoenix will be up for grabs with the Protectors Yggdrasil. No shit, damage numbers. Damage numbers about to go up a lot because Lagosaurus is in the backline trying to kill Ceresco. Lagosaurus is out of the fight, is going back. Spinning DMT's down. Takane's ult is going huge. Village is taking a lot of damage. Ache is coming out. And is able to leap away but doesn't get away. Alyssa gets the kill onto him. Huge block by Hercules to get 2 people out of the spawn, and Lagosaurus goes down. Ceresco goes down. Triple kill for Alyssa. Another triple kill for Alyssa. And it looks like the Titan is going to slowly go down as like core health. Nothing you can do. Just got drop kicked out of the way. Big Joe. Nothing you can do. And Texas Yggdrasil take game 1 of this set. My voice is not taking it today. So yeah, we see a very impressive performance by Protectors Yggdrasil. Brigade had the lead early on a little bit, but then one team fight happens and they don't get the better of it, and besides Yggdrasil used their lead pretty well to get their grasp on this game and take it by the neck, basically. And there's a huge damage numbers on the list of basically 30,000 there. Takane also played really well in the Baba Yaga. I liked it. Very good performance by both of those. Don's gaming, obviously, as usual. Very good with the PON and Gabe Shields and whatnot. Ghost Rider played pretty well in the Gilgamesh, the damage numbers, especially with Transcendence, I don't like. But, I can't shit on Ghost Rider too much. I do it enough. Um, yeah, but the other team, interesting, it was nice to see the debut of Big Joe. He played pretty well in this game. We see Villager played pretty decent on the Bastet as well. Very decent performances on both sides. Bethesda Yggdrasil played a bit better though, and that meant that they could play this game very well. Once Alyssa started rotating, it was kind of game over from there. But let's go into a break and go into game 2 in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us for game 1. Let me update the score, and we'll go into a break. Thank you very much. Be right back. To be honest, I'm barely ready, but I just wanted to disrupt that that drop there. Wanted to. I thought it'd be funny. So yeah, we're going to game 2 in just a second. Possesses Yggdrasil versus the Weiner Brigade. We just saw the Weiner Brigade absolutely throw their early lead, and Possesses Yggdrasil played well and got the 1-0 so far into this set. That's not shown very well on the stream right now, is it? Because I'm a dummy and I have the logos the wrong way around. I'll fix that just now. Bup. There we go. But yeah, we're going to these pick and bans. We see Cleo band first out. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the Weiner Brigades try to bounce back from this game after losing that game. They probably don't feel too good about that. They probably came in thinking they were the better team, and they just got beaten. So far, usual bands. To be honest, Symphony, Bastet, Geb, Shiva, Atlas, and Cleo, just normal bands. But yeah, we see the Bucket's not banned as well. Now they see that Lag isn't playing the support role. Or they just didn't think it was threatening at all as well. We see the Foth and Humbats locked in. I don't want to see that Ratatasker, to be honest, but we'll be seeing the Ratatasker from Ghost Rider 62 hopefully. I don't want to see it, but you know what, we're gonna have to see it. I think so. I like the ESET pick as well. ESET insane. I would love to see it on Don's Gaming. Don's Gaming is definitely a support player I think could utilize the ESET support pretty well. I would like to think. You see Feathers continue with the out of meta solo picks. The first to Hercules, now the tier. I would like to see the tier. He's playing these aggressive gods. I like it. Definitely different from the usual RTO, the usual Cthulhu. These are very aggressive picks in the lane and kind of want to push a lead early on. There's definitely a pick that can do that. We see the other pick there, might likely go mid. Well, hang on, no, it's not. It's likely going carry, but it could go jungle. I hope it doesn't go to Lagosaurus, to be honest. See a Zeus ban here, which is pretty nice. Zeus, especially with the ESET ult, could do a lot of damage in those fights. It would be very hard to jump on a ESET and a Zeus, to be honest. That would suck as a jungler or a solo laner. We see the Chernobog banned as well. They didn't want to see Alyssa on that again after that great performance by her. Do see Emoja, and I love the Emoja pick. I don't like the Artemis pick. I hope that isn't picked, because that would suck against the Emoja and Humpheads. That would suck a lot. Even against Foth, that would suck. Even against Ola, that would suck. I don't know if Artemis is the pick here, to be honest. They did ban out the Odin. Maybe they preemptively wanted the Artemis regardless. We'll see if they lock it in. I hope not, but they might. Why not, I guess, right? She just has like no mobility, and she does lock it in. The Artemis is locked in. I don't know how it will do against this comp. You kind of have no escape out of your mojo. You kind of just get crushed by the Humbats ult. And you also, if Foth wants to chase you down, you have nothing to really offer beyond your ultimate. And Ola can kind of bully the lane if he's able to play it well. You see the Cthulhu pick as well. That's a very strong pick. And honestly, I like the Weiner Brigade comp. The comp is definitely much better than Protectors Yggdrasil. Team fights should be huge. You got the poke of Foth. You got the Ola, just like aggression. we got Humbat's set up on the ultimate. You got Cthulhu with the Sonin and just everything that Cthulhu brings in the fight, even the healing. And talking about healing, you have the Emoja, who has the ultimate. It's just insane ultimate KOB, but it's okay. And then the healing and the pushbacks and whatnot, and the slows and the stuns. It's very good pick. If your axes are getting blocked by the board, then I don't know what to tell you, brother. Yeah, the Anubis is also a pick that's kind of out there, but you know, if you can play the Anubis well, then hell yeah, go for it. Especially after the performance in game 1, why not pull out the Anubis and try to really, you know, bandage the little bit of early game that you guys didn't have as much, and maybe just, you know, try to push an early lead. See that you can just win the game earlier and be even more of a force in the late game than you were last game. So we go into the game. I mean, yeah, if you're using the ultimate compared to your one that's on like a 8-second cooldown, I mean, kind of trolling. You're worried about the ball as much. You hit her once, she ults. Oh, now she doesn't have a ult for like literally like 40-50 seconds. And like that's literally her whole self pill gone as well. He becomes a standing free kill. Yeah, in the solo lane we've got Tyr on the Threaders, we got Villager on the Cthulhu. Villager moving from the jungle. Big Joe moving to the jungle and the Humbats. We see Ghost Rider on his Ratataska. I'm intrigued to see, but kind of cringing a little bit. We got Takane Thorn, the Anubis. We got Senesco on the Foth. He played really well on the Foth a few weeks back. We see East on the Don's Gaming, which I'm excited to see. We got Finny DMD on the Yamoja. We got Artemis. We got Alyssa on the Artemis and Ola. No, we got Lagasaurus on the Ola. In the dual lane. The ADC row. Alyssa getting tagged out quite hard right now. Lagasaurus weak right into a trap there. That's okay. I'm very it's weird to see that Alyssa leveled the trap before the 2, to be honest. I find that quite weird, and I just went off the mid lane after something was happening. But it did help her out there, I guess, as well, so that's not too bad. Lagasaurus taking a hell of a lot of damage right now. Should be fine though. Big Joe getting the kill on the Feather side, didn't even see that. That's huge for the Humbat though. Absolutely huge. Able to get that kill that's very huge for the Humbats. And huge for villagers there as well. See Ghost Rider peeking around on Senoskull here. Senoskull does have dash. Good stun by Senoskull. Not gonna get much there though. I'd like to see the wrap right after the stun there. That'd be a huge combo, but That's alright. Did a lot of damage to Cisco and gives Takane some pressure in the lane as well. That's very good. Big Joe is here, ganking Don's gaming is going down, Alyssa may go down with, I mean, yeah, it should be fine. Oh, but Lexus does get the one onto Alyssa there. Alyssa does go down. 3-0 to the Weiner Brigade so far, really pushing an early lead. Kind of sucks for Protected Yggdrasil, they have, you know, way the better early comp in this game, I would like to think. But both teams do scale pretty well, and Protected's definitely nowhere near out of it. The purple buff does get invaded by the Weiner Brigade. Good macro play by Ghost Rider to be on these back camps of Village of Big Joe whilst he's in the other lane. And Village doesn't know that Ghost Rider is here, and he could get a beautiful stun here. Good stun by Ghost Rider. Pushing a lot here, but not going to get the damage that they need to take down Villager Gimp there.
Kitties love the details.
Exhaust getting silenced. No probs though. No probs at all. Alyssa could be a bit too far up right now. Good bubble by Finny DMD and a decent Yamoja ult to make Alyssa have to path a bit of a longer way, but no one's really getting onto Alyssa here. But Don's game does go down. Legosaurus gets the kill. Another kill for Legosaurus. He's 2-0. That's pretty huge early lead for Legosaurus here. He's got a 2-level lead on to Alyssa right now, and it's definitely a different game from the first one. Weiner Brigade's 4-0 on the kills right now. On the kill count right now, that's pretty huge for them. It's a nice measly 1,000 goal lead as well, doesn't hurt. Lots of pressure in these lanes. The only lane they don't really have pressure in is well, both other lanes really. It's kind of neutral. Yeah, then the patch tomorrow makes everyone and everything kind of tankier. There's a Left for Dead on this purple buff. Just gonna get it though. Gradually. Which Acon did he build? He took the okay, yeah, that'd probably be the right one to build, giving you 5 Acons on the stun ability. That's pretty good, I like that. Don's game holding the way for Takane, good little macro play there. Huge macro play. Big Joe is drawing it out with Ghost Rider right now, but I don't know if he wants to be doing this for too long. Good ultimate by Ghost Rider for the immunity to get out of Big Joe's ultimate, and Village is here on the Anubis. Not going to do a whole lot of damage to him, to be honest, but Ghost Rider coming back as well. Big Joe goes down to Felis. Good rotation by both solo laners here. Ceresco just off the mark with the 4th ultimate. And a combat pause, like the fattest of combat pauses of all time. Like the fattest of that is like the definition of a combat pause. That is the epitome of a combat pause. This man has like 3 abilities on him right now, and someone just paused. I don't know how long this pause is. It could be a minute, it could be an hour, it could be 4 days. Oh dear. But yeah, we'll start off from there, I guess. Theatre should go down here. Fredus gets the kill. Double kill for Fredus. Fredus gonna get a fat lead from that just there. And that's weird to see after he did get fringe ganked pretty early on by Big Joe. Fredus are being pressured out very hard right now. Legosaurus can't hit an axe to save his life. Or one of those. And Takane just got a kill onto Cereskull. That's insane. But yeah, Pedestrian just pulling this one back once again. Brigade cannot keep that early lead. DMD's going to go down. The science is huge. Takane gets the kill. And they're back on level in the kills. And they're actually ahead by 1,000 in gold now. That is huge from Pedestrian Yggdrasil. Just pulling this one back like they did last game. It's... Yikes. Let's still do secure those oracles. Let's wanting that 1v1 against Legosaurus Rex. Legosaurus not wanting any of it. Does have the level lead though. I'm trying to go to Ferris here, but my keybind is a bit messed about. Like Ferris using the ultimate. Furniture also using the ultimate. Good ultimate by Furniture. Should be able to get away pretty nicely. I would like to see a knock up behind him. There we go. There's a nice little wolf going out as well. Legosaurus using the ultimate. No, Alyssa using the ultimate. Trying to get the kill on Legosaurus. Legosaurus opting to run away despite having more abilities. I'm gonna cry at him. A big fight going on. Issa and Yamoka. Don's Gaming is very low, but so is Finny DMD. He goes down. Big Joe's chasing down Don's Gaming, gets the kill. Goes there. It's also very low. Where is Villager going? That's the wrong way, buddy. Goes there. It's right next to you. Yeah, Ghost Rider is able to just get away. Takane try to exert some damage onto Fidge. Oh my word, that's a lot of damage. First, leaving Fidge no choice, making him stay in that pool of Anubis damage. Oh, Cereskull getting pro down quite a lot, and the hero coming out. Cereskull just walks away. First, opts to not chase that into the tower.
The fire giant has arrived.
I love lifesteal. Yeah, so far, that's a good build. That's always fun, isn't it? I like the Cthulhu build, you know, the usual things. Got a lot. He's got the early anti-hero and the tainted. He wants to probably look at towards maybe the fine later on, or perhaps not putting this on slow mode. That'd be great. You might even look into a Contagion X, but hopefully that's the breastplate of Valor. We see Anubis with a lot of lifesteal. Every item so far has lifesteal. That's what I would like to see from an Anubis. Play to your strength, for sure. Traditional builds on both sides. I don't really. The Icathral on the Artemis is interesting, but it can work for sure. Yeah, traditional build mostly. Looks like Big Joe wants some of Alyssa's life. Cereskull's very low right now. Science coming out by Don's Gaming, kind of huge. I like that science by Don's Gaming. Ghost Rider gets the kill onto Cereskull. And he wants to try catch out Ghost Rider and Don's, but Ferris is here to equal out the villager rotation. Just walk right through. It's good ultimate by DMD to just separate the team away from protect of Yggdrasil. Looks like for Yggdrasil will look to take the Pyromancer here. They certainly have the DPS for it. Don's getting a good stun there to interrupt the Pyromancer. Pyromancer gets a kill onto Don's game. Big Joe gets a kill onto Ghostfire 62. They still want the Pyromancer for sure. They do get it, but at the cost of 2 lives. Don't know if that's worth it, to be honest, but it takes a global objective off the map that Brigade can't get, I guess. They still have 2,000 gold in lead in the gold column. A lot of trolling, a little bit of trolling on the side of Yggdrasil, but that's okay. It's not GSL without a bit of trolling. So far, we see a lot. We see some good map play by Yggdrasil, some good map play. They have the right idea. They're going for a Pyromancer when they saw it was pretty much free. I like that. They might extend that to the goal feed pretty soon. I think I just saw a ping on the goal feed and we're seeing some bodies going that way. Perhaps we can see that. Unless they're going for the oracles here, kind of reinforces that idea that maybe they will, but there's 4 members of the Weiner Brigade in this side of the jungle right now. Ghostfire is on the right side in the middle lane right now. Looks like they'll back off from it. They don't really have pressure that they may want. Microsoft just missing off of the axe a little bit. Interesting ultimate by Alyssa. Maybe thought she was about to be attacked. Maybe didn't see Big Joe there until click the 4 button. Alyssa wants to go free, but no one else on the team wants it right now. Ghostfire have a very ambitious dash and blink into Sanskull, but does get the kill onto Sanskull. Big just off on the Dunce game is stunned. Takane getting the kill onto Humbat on the Big Joe. Fitch is in trouble. He used the ultimate, but I think it's too late. Gets the kill. Alyssa gets the kill. Legosaurus trying to get something, but not safe to go into that. Maybe could look for a steal, but I don't think there's much competition here. Goal 3 should be free of the hands of Yggdrasil.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury. The gate is open.
Ghost Rider, they invaded the red buff. I like to see that. Able to get out pretty safely as well. Yggdrasil are 1 off the Obsolesque right now, maybe. And they do get it in the end. That'll be some nice gold for them, and having the scepter is also very nice. Kane caught out by himself here, but yeah, call the ambulance, but not for Takane, more for Big Joe. Big Joe just got absolutely melted jumping into Takane there, and it's not much DMD was in the position to do that. For Big Joe. We certainly can see damage grass. We see it. Takane with a good lead in the damage grass right now. A whole lot of damage from Sanskull so far. You know, he's got the god that does an absurd amount of damage at absurd range. Very good at poking. Not a lot of damage coming out from him so far. But yeah, we see a lot of damage for Takane and Ghost Rider. Looks like they're gonna push to this T1 tower, and they do get it pretty easily. Not much, no restraint from the Weiner Brigade on that part. And we see Big Cho walking towards this Lagosaurus, getting the ultimate out of Alyssa. Big Cho looping around, wants this. It's coming around, very long way around. Finally jumps over, gets the that's onto Alyssa. Alyssa does go down. And meanwhile, there's a fight breaking out. Ghost Rider 62 jumping onto Sengo's Skull. Sengo's Skull does go down to Freda's Villager. Huge dash, dashes 3 people out of the way. That's a good dash by Villager. Don's game tried to silence him, was just I don't know, I think it was mistimed or something. I'm not sure what happened. Higher Master should be free for Yggdrasil once again. Ghost Rider's calling me. I was using my other hand for something else here. Yeah, Don's game here. Don's game is wildly out of position right now. Gets the Humbad Soul. Oh my word, Takane with the Sarge just melts him. And like the lifesteal just go huge, and Ghost Rider's in the air right now. Jumping onto Finny, just missing a bit, but still in the location and gets the kill. For Takane onto Finny DMD. Takane is so huge right now. You need to be jumping on Takane. You need to kill him very fast because it's going to get out of control. He's got a 5 level lead on Ceresco right now. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That man has 4 life still. Items and Feathers just got a kill on the Ceresco somehow. Oh my word. 5 deaths for Ceresco so far. Not a good game for him. Alyssa starting up the Oni Fury. 4 members of Yggdrasil up here. Lagosaurus is in the area, but definitely has no awareness of it and is not wanting to go over that side of the jungle right now. Ghost Rider looking to push the lead a bit and just chill. Just have a staring contest between the DMD, I guess. Maybe he's even gone AFK, who knows. Lagosaurus is here though. To ruin this and go for the kill, and he probably would get her. He actually hits the axe. He's insane. Best Ulla in the GSL, gotta say. He's up there with a cunt snapper and slaking. It's up there, man. Takane definitely were in the talks for Team of the Week, especially with this performance so far. Just offered the stun there by Don's Gaming. Hey, motor pool. This absolutely just bullying Big Show in his own home right now. What is this about? Skull using the dash to try to get a root on someone. Oh my word, where am I going? Let's start using the ultimate, and then we got a Virtual in the back line. We got the Big Joe ultimate, and that just absolutely melted. Nothing, no reason to be there right now. Takane using the ultimate on the Fire Giant should be able to get it pretty comfortably. Yggdrasil get the Fire Giant and 2 kills onto the Weiner Brigade. But Yggdrasil are taking this game by their hands right now. Senesco using the ultimate, trying to get something, gets knocked up out of the ultimate. That is pretty funny. Senesco should be fine. This is in the back line. This is a bit out of position to be honest, but you know, with this lead, you probably can be. Nothing coming out of Weiner Brigade's defense there to take away Alyssa or punish Alyssa there. They should be able to just life steal up. Is there much anti-heal on the side of the Weiner Brigade? That is quite a bit, but none on the Yamoja. They opted to go the Cthulhu Pestilence over the Yamoja Pestilence, and I still want Yamoja on the Pestilence at least or something. Ghost Rider gonna get caught out here, looks like. Goes down, Big Joe gets the kill, secures it. Finish on the siege defense. Fredus is getting pretty low. Humbat's ult is going huge here. Big Joe could get him. Senesco shuts down Fredus. Just a poor siege there by Yggdrasil. Don's Gaming is gonna go down as well. Double kill for Senesco. This is Yggdrasil's one of their weaknesses is sieging, and that was not a good siege. I'd like to see them just go for the T2 towers and just push the lead that they have. Go back, get the items, and go for the left Phoenix or something like that. Would have been the ideal play there. They have plenty of time on the Fire Giant. There was no rush really. But yeah, Weiner Brigade have a successful siege defense. Are able to push this T1 in mid. Don't want to push too far though, especially Senesco, who just got absolutely obliterated, and this is a blunder and a half by the Weiner Brigade. I'm not sure why Senesco opted to dash in into Anubis and Artemis, both with ultimates up. That is very interesting, and now they've just kind of just thrown away this lead, this comeback that they had, and Fez is right behind Lagsos, and he has no idea, and Fez has Lagsos used the beats, and Fez is hot on his trail right now, but it's not going to be able to get him. But yeah, that's the beats coming out of Lagosaurus there. That was like 2 minutes of misplays from both teams, but Yggdrasil reclaim their grasp on this game, looking to go for the goal here perhaps. Got split pushing on both side lanes right now on for Yggdrasil. If Alyssa's not careful, she could get caught out, but Fred's is here to cut off the path to Alyssa a little bit. But yeah, this should be an easy goal for Yggdrasil.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Ghost Rider is very low and very out of position, and he goes down. Just not good positioning right now. Need to play to their strengths, group up, and push their leads that they have. It's a big lead, honestly. We got almost, what? We got 14k goal lead right now. So far, the top damage charts is far less. Alyssa's far on those damage charts. No one's even close. It was Takane early on, but you know, Neva's damage does fall off, and he hasn't really had the chance to shine. You know, Alyssa has that consistent damage source from her auto attacks, and it's gonna be hit very hard with the crit build that she has, and yeah. And then you have Lagosaurus is pretty up high there as well. Yeah, the XP and goal lead is very big right now, and the longer this game goes on, the less it will matter, but right now that's the difference between an upgrade starter maybe, or maybe even an upgrade starter and a last item, which was seeing, you know, Yggdrasil starting to completely throw out their builds and complete their builds right now, so definitely a difference maker. And as we come up to the Spy Giant fight, Joe is here, but not going to offer much on the Scorpion. Shouldn't offer much. Goes to around 62, is very deep in that backline, and he's going to make the same mistake he made literally like about a minute ago. As Alyssa over here is split pushing this Phoenix in just Alyssa fashion, really. And she's going to get it pretty comfortably, but Legosaurus Rex is right there, and it's going to probably ult right now at some point. Just so much damage coming out from Alyssa right now. And able to just pick off Legosaurus, which is huge for Yggdrasil. As they have the ADC and they do not, and they're stopping the back of Big Joe there, who wants to go back and defend maybe. Alyssa is looking towards the Titan and is able to, because no one's here. Nobody's here because everyone's backs are being stopped right now by Fredus and Takane and all of them lot. The Future is able to get the back off, and the Titan's at half health. This is not good for Alyssa though, because Alyssa could get caught out here. She wants to be auto-attacking Villager right now, using that lifesteal to her advantage. She could absolutely shred Villager right now. She wins this fight. She's got to play it out and win. And Big Joe's here, but Alyssa needs to use her autos. Cisco does get the kill. Alyssa played that well. Could have played it much better. She just dedicated herself to the autos with the lifesteal and whatnot, but came out of that huge, like, everything by Alyssa, like, absolutely made this a huge win for Yggdrasil. That Titan's at, what, like 3/4 health now. They got Fire Giant pressure for free. The Phoenix is down. We got Fire Minions going down to the left lane. And that Fire Giant is all Yggdrasil's. As well as the Pyromancer. That damage chart must be even huge for Alyssa right now. It certainly is. 27,000 damage right now. I want to see the goal difference. Although it doesn't matter too much right now. 16,000. I like to see that. And not just Alyssa though. Takane 8-0. Someone needs to shut this man down. Promptly. Like now. Do it. Hurry up. This guy has literally a 14 KDA right now. That is a lot. That is a person you need to be shutting down these fights, because he's just free casting and just getting so much out of these fights. He's just bursting down one of your backlines or your jungle, and there's not much you can do. Just waiting for Yggdrasil to start their siege on probably the mid lane. Looks like they'll be sieging. We got Ghost Rider on the right side of the map on the solo lane side right now, pushing up the waves to create some pressure. They're aware of this though. Phoenix is moving to the right Phoenix. You just still do get the power through in the background, unless it's all the way over there. I like to think maybe, you know, just only 3 people in the mid lane right now. Maybe you just YOLO it, right? You just go out onto these 3 people and try to get to Kane at least. Since, you know, Ghost Rider is back there, but you're just still playing the map very well right now. The Titan is just being attacked every now and then. The left Phoenix might go back down to these Fire Minions coming down to it. They need to defend that, so they're playing this pretty well right now. If these intentions are valid or true to what I'm saying right now, they could push it right now. There's what, 3 people, 3 people. Now there's 5, but they will just continue playing these waves, looking for someone to be slightly out of position. Ghostface in the back line onto Legosaurus here. Great pressure by Ghost Rider. Gets the kill onto Lag. That is huge by Ghost Rider. He's able to get out of that scot-free. And the Phoenix is going to go down. The mid Phoenix is down. Fudo not going to do much here for all of them. They're gonna go re-secure that left Phoenix right now. Takane is all by himself. Senesco trying to get a dash onto him, but wasn't able to. Misses the wrap. And Yggdrasil are hopefully looking towards the right Phoenix right now and could try to possibly end the game. Good little summon by Villager there. I appreciate that. The Infinity DMD stuck clearing these fire waves by himself right now, which kind of sucks for him, but someone's gotta do it. It's the right Phoenix is gonna be shredded down. Fred's looking for the dash onto Senesco, but misses wildly. He's in the air right now. They want to go for this Titan. It's very low right now. Like, this is a very free Titan for them to just shred down. Takane says, screw you guys, I'm just going to go and ult it and gets the win. And Princess Yggdrasil 2-0, Weiner Brigade. Right here. Very impressive performance by Princess Yggdrasil, and throughout the set, Weiner Brigade had a good few games as well. Takane, very impressive on the Anubis. Perhaps a danger pick. You know, you can't go a stream without mentioning a danger pick. First played very well in the solo lane as well, and the Hercules in the tier. Top damage by far again is Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa